sci-fi horror thriller with balls.
Hey everybody, this is Greg with Fit for Expedition. If you're looking for Fit for Expedition, you have found me. Today I've got a guest. It's a recurring guest who's been on a bunch of times, and everybody seems to love him, including me. And that's Mike Shaw.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Mike. What's up, man?
Yeah, you and I have been friends for a long time, so
I know.
Good to hang out with you.
Yeah. Hey, let me say hi to some people in the chat real fast.
Of course.
Do you think that intro is offensive? It's just Phantasm. It's just a Phantasm trailer.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know where it was coming from, so I don't have the context for it. I am not offended. I'm not easily offended.
And it's also true. Okay. Don Webster is a friend of Mike's, I guess, and so you were just talking to him on the phone.
We were just on the phone, yeah.
We were waiting to start up. Georgia Rose, thank you for coming. Hey, Patrick, haven't seen you for a while. That's Have Cheetah Will View. Have you seen? Do you know Have Cheetah Will View, Patrick? He does. No. He interviews like filmmakers and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. But he's friends with everybody in this community too, so
nice.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't travel much, and I'm friends with your community because I hang out with you. Yeah.
Well, you travel a lot for work. I mean, you're.
I used to, yeah.
Well, now you are. I mean, you just ended up. You were in Arizona, and now you're in Iowa.
That's
for a
true.
Job change. Well, via Texas, but.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, let me see how it's. Danny D, thank you for coming. Yeah, it's a melonomadic raid, Marshall. You know, Marshall.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody's over here from there. Word Adventures. Not familiar, but thanks for coming. I hopefully you'll hang around.
The family's growing.
What's that?
The family's growing.
I would like it to grow. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Tim, time for exploring. Get your fast fingers ready. Now I happen to know, Tim wins more than half the trivia. He probably won them all if he played all of them. But or 90% probably.
Yeah.
But I happen to know that he said he's not playing. So
okay.
So we'll see.
If I wasn't here, I have all the answers, so I could beat him today.
That's true. You could just spit him out right now and you win.
Yeah, I could win, just like that.
Ron sees America. Thanks for coming, buddy. We'll see you at the end of the month in New Mexico. Hey, you want to travel to New Mexico? We're going to the duck races in New Mexico.
Yeah, the world famous Deming duck races.
Yeah, the Great American Duck Races. I've been a couple times before, but
I've never been. You know this, but I used to work at a TV station in Roswell, New Mexico, and so we always ran the ads for the Deming duck races, and I've been through Deming a dozen times at least. So yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. The fact that you would have, it's close enough that they would run that. And it's probably also the Hatch Chili Festival too, right? Yeah, that one
Sure.
too.
Yeah, sure.
I've actually been to that too. I did it in a day trip all the way from Tucson.
Hatch is great. Hatch is a cool little place.
Yeah. There's a lot of little roadside attractions and stuff there too.
Right.
Cool signs and statues and stuff like that.
And they've got a little tiny border patrol stop.
Yeah.
Just a couple of guys on folding chairs. No.
Yeah.
Bigger than that, but
you're having a soda, just like
exactly. Hey, Gail, going through.
Let's see who else. Oh, Bernae is here. Fairy Dust. Thank you for coming. Ava Potterfield and Friends. Have you seen Ava Potterfield and Friends? Have you seen her channel?
No.
No? They play a lot of different instruments.
Really?
And they play bluegrass and stuff like that. It's really cool.
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah. Amanda just chilling. Thanks for coming.
Amanda. Hey, Amanda.
Michigan Carol S. Carol, thanks for coming, Carol. See, Tim says I'm not playing. We'll see.
Okay. And when he says I'm not playing, it means he's not messing around.
Oh, that's what he means.
That's what he means. Yeah.
Okay. And then Sum Tin Wong. Thank you for. Oh, he's not. Okay. Sum Tin Wong is not here. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Thank you for not being here. And then I know Mike Shaw. He's right here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to. This stuff skips so bad, it's just ridiculous. You know that.
Oh, the chat?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have
I just shot all the way down.
So when I'm looking over here, I'm looking at it.
Okay, well, hopefully I'm not missing anybody. But Cookie, hey Cookie, thanks for coming by. And She Devil Adventures, thank you for being here. And Mobang, did I say hi to Mobang? I said hi to Mobang and Marshall, so I can't remember if I said hi to him this time or not. But hey, what's up, Tim? And Ron Darrell, thank you for being here, buddy. Okay.
Is that everybody?
That's everybody, I think.
Okay. Are we ready to roll?
We're ready to roll. We don't really know what we're rolling, but you know.
We just make stuff up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good at
that. Yeah. I used to be a weatherman on TV. I got paid to make stuff up.
Yeah, tell us. Tell us what's going to be happening with the weather.
It's going to be sunny and warm, or hot.
Wait, warm or hot?
Well, it depends on where you are. Or it's going to be partly cloudy, or mostly cloudy, or thunderstorms, or rain.
Yeah, but it could be tropical storms.
No tropical storms.
No?
Nothing's forming. Nothing's expected to form in the Atlantic Basin for the next 7 days.
For the next 7 days. Okay.
Right. Now the Pacific's heating up, but those usually go off. They just dissipate out in the Pacific usually. Sometimes they'll curl around and get the Baja California, and sometimes you'll get the remnants there in Arizona and enhance the monsoon, which is fun.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing like that right now.
We've had some pretty huge monsoons, but you know this from living here that it'll be 114 in Phoenix, but it'll be 70 something down here because we get the rain and it's 78.
And then Tucson sends a haboob to Phoenix. You're welcome. You're welcome, Phoenix.
Yeah,
anytime.
Yeah. And you know what's really funny about Phoenix, and when they report the weather, it's Arizona, not Phoenix. They always talk about, or when they report anything, they always talk about it's Arizona. Phoenix is Arizona. There is no other Arizona. It's only Phoenix.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty aggravating at times. But, but then I moved to Phoenix, and you kind of get it. It's little LA. I mean, it really is.
Yeah, I know it is. And actually, there was a time when Phoenix was, had all the traffic issues of LA and all the bad stuff, the gangs and all that kind of stuff that LA had. Not as bad as LA, but pretty bad.
Right.
But they had no sports teams. It was like no amenities. It was everything but without the amenities.
Gosh. Yeah. All the bad stuff of a big city and none of the perks.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, you got the Suns. Didn't they win the championship a couple of years ago? And the football teams.
Don't follow NBA much. I know your dad worked for the Portland Trailblazers.
Back in the 90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were good times. And I think the Cardinals lost to the Steelers in the Super Bowl. I think is the farthest they've gone.
Yeah, that was about 6 years ago or something.
No, more than that.
Was it more than that?
I think it was more than that because I was working at Family Life Radio at the time. So that had to be at least 2005 or 4.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, but they've got some successful. The Diamondbacks have won MLB before. So, yeah. Yep.
I'm looking at some of the temperatures. Looking at some of the temperatures people are putting in the chat.
105 in Waco. 83 where Half Cheetah is.
Yeah, I think it's Michigan.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm in Iowa. We were 82 or 85 today. I don't know.
That's right. You're in Iowa now. I'm thinking, in Texas, you're 100 and something. I mean, right?
Yeah, it was.
We were home.
Lubbock was 104 today or something.
I think we were 106 today, which is a little hotter than we've been.
Yeah.
Just a little bit,
We have a cold front coming. It's supposed to be in the 70s all next week.
That's nice. We don't get those.
You're welcome.
We don't get those. I mean, we get them for a couple hours, but we don't get them for days,
No, you get cooled off from any monsoon storms, and that's about it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I was telling you, we the other night, we're at home, we're in Tucson, we're we're at our base, and we were driving around the other night looking for, and it had been raining, not really that bad out here, but it would storm pretty bad in town.
Yep.
We were just going out to look for tacos. It was like Friday or Saturday night.
Yeah.
And every drive-through had 40 or 50 people in it because come to find out, there's 50,000 people with their power out.
Yep.
In
that
Tucson.
was a massive storm. Massive storm.
And actually the next few days driving around just running errands and things, every parking lot, every medium between the two directions of traffic, trees blown over everywhere. Not necessarily whole trees, but branches.
Yeah, right.
Everywhere.
Well, some telephone poles were snapped on the south side. It was and some pretty big hail fell at University of Arizona.
Yeah.
Which is now part of the Big 12. Which the Big 12 now has 16 schools.
I didn't even know that. U of A is part of the Big 12 now?
Yeah, U of A and ASU and Utah are all moving.
Yeah, I know they won't. I know U of A and ASU won't split. They won't split away from each other.
Nope.
So
they're going to Big 12 along.
That's
with
cool.
Utah. Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. That's going to be much more competitive for everybody.
Big 12 is the most competitive basketball conference, and now we're adding Arizona.
That's a good addition to the Big 12.
Yeah. We're adding Arizona. Oh my goodness. Golly. And then
we might actually not come out number one.
I think you will. I don't know. Kansas,
Kansas
is really good, but then so's Texas Tech. I think almost the whole conference was in the top 25 last year.
Was it TCU, right? TCU.
Yeah, TCU.
Yeah.
Went pretty far in the tournament. Yeah, they all bombed out in the tournament, and Tech ended up not making the tournament, even though they beat 3 top 15 teams in a row in the Big 12. They just had too many losses to the Big 12.
Yeah.
And now here comes Arizona. It's going to make it even tougher. So it's going to be fun. Yeah, but we got someone we can beat in football, so I like that.
Yeah.
Arizona's terrible. Arizona football, I mean, it's
off and on. They'll have U of A will have 3 really awesome years, and then it'll be in the tank for 7 or 8. It's always like that. And then it'll have 3 awesome years again. Yeah.
So finally, we got a Seahawks fan in here. Thank you, Fairy Dust. I've been seeing all these Steeler fans.
Well, she's 49ers. She's Seahawks.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, that's the third favorite is Seahawks.
And you can't be 49ers and Seahawks. That's kind of against the rules, but we'll let it slide. Because she said Seahawks.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And it's all in caps. The Seahawks is all in caps, so maybe that maybe it's Chiefs Seahawks.
That's her number 1. And then we got a Buckeyes fan. That's cool.
Yeah.
So the Big Ten picked up some schools too.
So is there no more Pac-12 at all?
There's 4 teams left. Oregon State, Stanford.
Somebody doesn't know how to do math.
It's the Pac-4.
Hey, you know what?
We should do
that first trivia question before we run out of time.
Yeah, before we get too far down the road.
Yeah, so give me just a second. I want to run my trailer first.
Okay.
If you are looking for fit for expedition.
If you're looking for fit for expedition.
If you're looking for fit for expedition.
If you're looking for fit for expedition.
And if you're looking for fit for expedition.
If you're looking for fit for expedition, you found him.
I'm starting to lag a little bit on my end. I don't know what's going on. Did you notice?
I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was my internet.
Okay.
But I guess not.
Guess not. All right, we got our first trivia.
I love that every time.
Okay. You want to ask?
So do I read it, or do
I'll let you read it and you can do the whole thing if you want to do the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Question number 1. Get your typing fingers ready. What is the most visited vacation spot in the United States? Is it A, Washington, D.C., B, Nashville, Tennessee, C, New York City, D, Venezuela, or E, Miami, Florida?
I'm guessing Venezuela.
I'm thinking it's Venezuela as well.
Yeah.
But let's see what the smart chatters have to say.
Okay.
And as soon as I see the right answer, I'll announce it.
And Mike is the judge, jury, and I won't say executioner because no one's gonna die.
No. We do.
He's the
We
judge
do
and
have
jury.
a winner. We do have a winner.
Oh, just
It's,
listed it. Okay.
Yeah. Have Cheetah will
Patrick.
view.
Patrick.
Patrick put New York City. You are correct, sir.
Uh-huh. Close second is Cookie with not a clue. That would be the close second.
That would be correct. Better than our answer, Venezuela.
It's true.
Right. So that was better than ours.
So what number was Venezuela? That was D. Did anybody
That
guess
was
D?
Venezuela was D. Correct.
Nobody guessed D, did they?
Nobody put Venezuela.
Okay, good.
Now I could have let the guesses go a little longer, but I just wanted to declare the winner when I saw it. Is that fine?
No, that's good. You should.
Is that
declare the
good?
winner. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
Right.
indeed. So
Cookie's runner up, but what do you get for runner up?
I think third was Washington D.C.
Really?
Yeah. And to me,
you researched these, so I don't know.
I would go to Washington D.C. before I went to New York City.
I've been to both. I've been to both.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Manhattan's great.
I've only been to New York once, but I've been to D.C. about like 3 times.
I've only been to each one once.
Okay.
I got lost in D.C. It's a funny story.
Oh, Patrick will find this interesting. I actually did go to CBGB's
Uh-oh, he
in
froze.
New York City. Do you know CBGB's?
CBGB's?
Yeah. You know what that is? Hello?
There you
there?
are. You froze.
Okay.
Yeah, you froze again.
Okay. Do you know what that is? CBGB? It's it used to be at one time it was like a country and blues band, but
Oh, wow.
it was a punk club. It ended up being a punk club. Mostly punk. Yeah.
Yeah, that's your realm.
Yeah. So that was where the Ramones started.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
cool.
And Blondie and Talking Heads played there way back in the day, and you know a lot of the bands that a lot of people would consider to be freaks, but not me. I think they're great.
Yeah.
If you think they're freaks, then you think I'm a freak. Which is okay.
I never thought you were a freak, Craig.
There's nothing wrong with being a freak anyway.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. No, I thought it was great. I mean, I didn't know anything about punk or the punk scene. Everything I know, you've taught me. So.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you know I told you the truth?
Well, I believe you.
Okay.
And you've been credible in other areas. So, so I'm going with it.
Okay.
You told me Berlin is really good, even though I can't stand that song that's in Top Gun.
Oh, that's a horrible song.
It's a
But
horrible
they're not
song.
a punk band. They're just a 80s pop band, kind
Yeah.
of. But they're very good. But that song is horrible.
That song's
Yeah.
horrible, and you told me that.
Yeah.
And I believe you.
Yeah, so you'd have to check them out.
Yeah. Well, I have to check them out.
There. See, I can put
The
posts
very
up on the screen
Famous. There you go. Look at that, man. That's uptown, dude. Are you doing the paid version for StreamYard? Or?
too. No.
Nah.
I've never paid for StreamYard.
I
Hey,
don't
Weekend
blame
RVing. Thanks for coming in.
Berlin is a synth pop band.
Yeah, kind of. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but they're good.
Yeah, well, back in the day, synth pop was
Yeah.
all the rage.
Well, I saw Berlin at Ava Amphitheater in Tucson,
Oh, wow.
and it's not really my main kind of music, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
still my number one performance I've ever seen. What was her name? Terry Noonan? Terry
Sure.
Nunn? Something like that.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I don't know. I was a disc jockey in a lounge for a summer, right? When I was like 24 years old.
Well, you were a regular radio guy.
Yeah, I started in radio in Roswell, New Mexico, and then I did that for a couple of years, and then I got a job at the local lounge, and I was like 23 or 4, and they taught me how to mix beat for beat, and I used to fade in and out of songs without missing a beat. It was really fun, but it was a disco, you know. So
yeah, you did tell me about that.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know. I can see you in the disco. I don't know.
1986 or so.
Well,
so that was
kind of late for disco, but
yeah, it was. It wasn't. It was a lot of Madonna and Pet Shop Boys. And,
okay.
You know, but it was, a lot of good.
Okay,
Banana Land.
Her name was Terry Nunn. Okay.
Terry Nunn.
Yeah. So it was.
Okay.
I guess I was right with one of my guesses.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it was. I think that is.
She's got an incredible voice.
Mm-hmm.
And
someone has to.
Huh?
Someone has to.
Yeah, she performed with Missing Persons.
Okay. Yeah.
Missing Persons. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was Missing Persons, then
a couple of their songs.
Berlin, and then Psychedelic Furs, who were actually so bad that we walked out on them. It was like the fourth song. We're like,
what was their one hit? The Ghost in You or something like that?
Well, they had the songs in Pretty in Pink and stuff like that. But but in that movie. But the thing is, I think they're a lot better now. I think they had a big gap between performing, and when we saw them, it was like a new tour, and they just weren't very good. And now they're much better.
So you know who I saw that was terrible was Pat Travers.
Was terrible?
He was terrible. He was
really?
He was wasted. He was he was so out of it. He couldn't even play or sing. It was wanted our money back. It was really
that's too bad. That's how Missing Persons was. That's how Missing Persons was actually.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I saw Van Halen back in the day with David Lee Roth a couple times.
Yeah.
Actually, a few times.
I had to work. I gave my brother my ticket.
There was one time that he was slurring his words so bad you couldn't almost not understand him when he was talking. But then when he was singing, no problem.
Fine. Man, those were the days. Those were the days.
Yeah.
Now, my friend Don Webster, who's in the chat, he sings gospel. He's great. Him and his brother, the Webster brothers, and they have a. In fact, that's what we were talking about on the phone. And we're going to touch base. He wants to know how to do what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm going to tell him everything I know. He's done stuff like this already, so he'll be able to figure it out, no problem. But
hey, we have another guest here.
Yeah. Hey, what's going
Spud
on?
Is back. Even I don't know if you guys remember, but last month on the live stream, we said that Spud was being adopted. Because we're fosters. We foster dogs. And did he have his goggles on last time?
No, I was tripping out on those. Those are cool.
He's blind, and that keeps him from walking into things and getting like plants in his eyes and stuff like that because he doesn't know he's walking into them.
That's great.
Yeah, so that's why we got a lot of Hello Kellys here.
Yeah.
And hello Spud. Kelly. Oh, there's a Hello Spud.
But you didn't tell him Spud did get adopted, but we're just pet sitting. He's visiting for the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So you have partial custody?
Yes.
Partial custody. Temporary custody.
Temporary custody. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
What a cool dog.
He is a really cool dog, but the problem is he's blind, so he gets scared when he gets around other dogs because he can't defend himself.
Of course.
And so he's just not good for our travel lifestyle because we're around people that have dogs.
Right.
He can't do it, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was nice of you guys to foster him for as long as you did, and I'm glad he's got a good home. How cool is that?
Yeah, and we're gonna keep fostering. In fact, we just had one stop in overnight. We thought we were gonna have her for a few days, for at least a week, right? In the transition, and somebody got her the next day. So so she was the only other one that we've had so far. But we're gonna have. Come on in.
You just never know in the foster dog business.
What's that?
You just never know in the foster dog business.
That's right. Right.
Yeah.
So he's pretty cute. He's a pretty
Good
cute
looking
dog.
dog.
Last week he went to the Grand Canyon. His new mom took him to the Grand Canyon camping.
Oh wow, that's really cool. Now, Greg, are you selling merch yet? You need to add the goggles because I'll buy a pair of those.
Oh, I do actually. I do have merch on my channel. On the channel.
Could
Marshall
those
helped
act as sunglasses? Those are cool, man.
me- Yeah, Marshall helped me set up a merch shop on my channel. So if you go to the
Great.
About page, it should show up. I haven't really checked it out, but I'm pretty sure it's on there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I have the live stream open over here.
So,
Uh,
Mike, I want
yeah.
you to tell us about your podcast.
Oh yeah. So it just started.
Because we did this last month, and then we
Mhm.
never got to it.
Oh
We
yeah.
never really talked about it. So
We mentioned it. We did.
I know, but we didn't really talk about it.
So my show is called Jesus is Coming Soon with Mike Shaw, and I had to add the with Mike Shaw on there because there's like a dozen Jesus is Coming Soon shows.
Oh, there are? Okay.
Yeah, yes. So I added with Mike Shaw. So you can find it on Rumble, also on YouTube. On YouTube, it's the at Jesus is Coming Soon with Mike Shaw, all spelled out. So you can find my YouTube channel there. Having trouble with Apple Podcasts, so not there yet. But this is all part of Fresh Road Media. That my friends started a nonprofit here in Iowa. That's why I moved up here. Their show is No Apology with Emily and Chris, and I'm on that show as well. And then I launched my show too. So all of that you can find at freshroadmedia.com, and then that'll have links to everything else that you want to see and watch.
Okay. Hey, Marshall, is it possible to, if you're able to, is it possible to post a link to that? Mike, are you a moderator on my channel?
I'm not a moderator.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a mod.
You gotta be a very special person to be accepted.
That's true.
Yeah,
Right.
so.
I'm not worthy of the wrench. I'm not wrench worthy. What can I say?
So how many?
I just be banning everybody anyway, you know.
No,
You're
that's,
banned. You're
yeah,
banned.
I know.
You're banned.
That's true.
Yeah.
So how many podcasts have you done? How many
So
episodes?
two episodes only so far on Jesus is Coming Soon. The first one we talked about central bank digital currencies and the mark of the beast, and then the second one was just a testimony from Claudia, who I met when I worked at the call center. It was my last day, and she just started telling me about how Jesus healed her, and it was a great story. So I said, you need to come on my podcast when I get to Iowa, and we kept in touch, and so I had her on last week, and then
That was in Lubbock, Texas.
She's in Colorado. Yeah, and I moved from Lubbock.
Okay.
And I was working at a call center in Lubbock for DirecTV. So it's like, thank you so much for calling DirecTV. My name's Mike here in beautiful Lubbock, Texas. Who am I speaking with?
You don't have to make that face. I can't see you.
Well, they couldn't see me, so I made faces. Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah.
Well, they have to go through the tree, push one for this and that, and by the time they get to me, they're mad.
Yeah.
or more mad. Depending on what's going on. This is a fun job.
So, but you're
Pay
not
the bills.
Wait,
Very grateful for it.
You're still doing that?
No.
No. What are you doing now besides the podcast?
So the podcast. So Fresh Road Media hired a contract, and we've gotten some donations and things like that. Now we need more donations because I'm actually applying for jobs right now. So I just applied for a school bus driver here at the local school district.
Hey, is this the link?
freshroadmedia.com. That is it.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Marshall.
So follow that. Thanks, Marshall. And that'll get you to everything you need to know about both podcasts. And Chris Danielson, also his sermons are on there too, Bible Idiots.
Okay,
So,
cool. Hey, you know what? Let's we better do this other question trivia question because we're running out of time.
Play the thing. Love that. All right. Question number 2. Today in the United States of these Americas, it is National Blank Day. Fill in the blank with A, water park, B, Harry Potter, C, chocolate chip cookie, D, theme park, E, spam. Do your worst, chat room. Meanwhile, I can catch up on chat there. Georgianne likes driving through Iowa. Let's see. No winner just yet.
No, I think you actually do have a winner.
Oh, I do. Yeah, we do have a winner. He spelled it out. And it's my friend Don Webster.
Yep.
Today is National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day.
Yes.
Now, he left off the cookie. Do we give it to him?
Yeah. We
Just put chocolate. Well,
nobody else got it so far, so yeah.
That's true. And
yeah,
chocolate.
Somebody else had gotten
starts
it,
with
then
a
maybe
C
you'd
as
be
well.
like, oh. Let's think about it.
Right. But nope, no dispute. Don gets a point. And congratulations, Don. Now, true story. I do social media for my friends for Uncle Biff's California Killer Cookies. And so if you go on Facebook, look for Uncle Biff's California Killer Cookies.
Okay, nice short name. Nice short name.
Yeah, I know,
that's
right?
good.
And they are the best cookies on the planet. And I did a post today about National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day, so I knew that one.
You know what's funny? There is a National Spam Day. I was just looking because Patrick answered spam. I'm guessing he just didn't know the answer, so he just threw spam in there because it's funny. But
yeah, it is funny.
You know, but there is a National Spam Day, July 31st.
Oh, okay.
We are not that far past it.
You're lucky it's not today because most days have multiple things.
Oh no, there is because
it's
also National Beer Day today.
Oh, it is.
And that's probably the one I should have put in.
Cheers. I mean, this is water,
but cheers. This is also water.
Okay. Stay hydrated, my friends.
Yes, especially if you're in Arizona.
The world's most hydrated man.
So you know what? I bet Kelly didn't know that either. But the U of A is now in the Big 12.
Yeah.
ASU and U of A. You know what's funny is there were a couple. Do you remember there were a couple teams leaving the Big 12, and we could have taken them into the Pac-12, and they didn't do it.
Yeah.
So the Pac-12 could have been the
Pac-16
that was actually beefed up.
Yeah. Right.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of shuffling going around because you have Texas, Oklahoma is going to the SEC, and so the Big 12 picked up UCF, Central Florida, I think Memphis, Cincinnati, Houston, and now we've got Arizona, Arizona State, and Utah on top of that.
Yeah, I want to say it was Texas and Texas A&M that were going to go. Is that right? I think that we're
Texas
going to go.
A&M already went to the SEC years ago.
No, but they both would have gone to the Pac-12 if they would have made the deal. Wow. But I think Texas gets a lot more money than other schools.
Yeah,
and so that was the problem.
TV network. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was the.
Yep. Texas is a juggernaut, and we Texas Tech fans don't like Texas very much.
Yeah. You don't?
No.
All right, I'm gonna be a Texan fan.
Okay, great. I mean, if you think you look good in burnt orange, does anybody look good in burnt orange?
Is that what
it's hook 'em horns. Or if you're Tech fan, you do this.
I don't have to do that because I'm a U of A fan and and alum. And so
what do you guys see? So U of A has this.
Yeah.
Right?
So I'm in the Big 12 already.
Texas Tech is guns up, which Oklahoma State claims we stole from them.
Actually, the baseball in the Big 12 is going to be beefed up too because U of A is awesome at baseball, and ASU is pretty good at baseball too. Yeah,
and Tech's really good, and Texas is really good, but they're leaving. TCU's really good. It's going to be great. All the great basketball talent, and then Arizona's probably going to be better than all of them, except maybe Kansas.
Yeah, it'll probably be Arizona, Kansas most of the time, flopping back.
Most of the time, but I mean, even Iowa State was in the top 15 last year. So
even Iowa State.
Yeah, even Iowa State. Yes, even Iowa State.
Now, wait, Iowa State, is that in Ames?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know where I pulled that from.
You heard it somewhere and you remembered.
Yes.
Your synapses are firing on
They
all
are.
cylinders.
I always remember stuff that isn't important. I always remember.
I fired. Yeah, that's right. I fired all my synapses one day. They weren't getting the job done, so I fired them.
Are you done?
Let Spud down.
Oh, you're letting Spud down.
Spud, be free.
There might be a loud crash. It's just going to be a tripod falling. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Well,
it's lost a leg.
We do have another trivia question.
We do.
Yes.
When time's the show over? What time are we done? 4
We're
minutes?
done at 20 after, so I'm actually
Yeah.
thinking we should go ahead and hold on to it for a minute or two.
We
All
only
right.
have 3 minutes left.
Someone blocked Brene from the chat. She just said Sun Devils, Arizona State. You know, who have a losing record all time to the U of A in every sport.
Right,
But
right. Yes. That's interesting. Who's half cheat again? What's Patrick?
Patrick, yeah.
Patrick's hoping the Mountain West picks up Oregon State and Washington State. That probably would be good.
Yeah.
That would be good. Oh yeah, Don, I knew your daughter graduated Texas Tech.
Yeah, well, I
Guns
remember
up,
when
brother.
Oregon State was so bad. They used to be awful in football.
Mhm.
But
When
now
I grew
they're pretty decent. Yeah.
I grew up in Oregon, and Oregon State play on the last game of the year every year.
In Canby, Oregon.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there's another one of those. But
See, look at you, man. And 1 year, Oregon and Oregon State were winless going into the Civil War.
oh, really?
Yes. It's who's going to get their only win of the year.
Wow, Oregon
That-
win this? Wow, Oregon.
The 70s were both terrible in the 70s, kind of like New Mexico and New Mexico State
Yeah.
are now.
Well, New Mexico State's okay in basketball, but that's about
That's
and
about
baseball.
it, yeah.
They're pretty good at baseball.
Yeah,
both of those
that's
teams.
true. It's true. All right,
All right,
I'm
we
going to
got
keep
2
you
minutes.
on time. I'm going to keep you on time. We better do this trivia, dude.
Yeah. So I know what you want to hear.
I love it. All right, final question for all the marbles. Where is Kenny? Question 3, where is Kenny?
That's
A,
the question.
camping in the Appalachians. B, training a parakeet. C, walking like an Egyptian. D, at a football game. E, washing his hair. Do your best. We got a couple A's on the board. I had to relook. We have a winner. Avocado farming. That's it. Avocado farming.
All right,
No,
and the
congrat-
winner is.
The winner is Sum Tin Wong with D at a football game. And then Amanda right behind him with the same answer. But on my screen, it was Sum Tin Wong first.
Okay. Well, congrats. So that's a 3-way tie on our live stream, isn't it?
They all tied for 1 point. That's correct.
Yeah.
So, Don, just so you know, if you go to the next live stream, you can take your point over there and compete for all the marbles.
Yes.
What is it? It's a gift card or something, right?
Yeah, $20 Amazon gift card.
Yeah. right.
And by the way, if anybody sees Nate, Land Cloud Adventures, I owe him a $20 gift card, but the email on his about page is not correct. So
Okay.
you can send an email to fitforexpedition@gmail.com with that information, and we got to go.
We got to
we're
go.
done.
We're in overtime. It was
Yeah,
fun
we're
as
overtime.
always.
All
my
right,
friend.
so thank you all for being here, and thanks, Mike, once again. Okay.
Have fun, y'all. Yep. I'll probably see you over in the other chat.
Okay.